Now, in cases like this, mandatory minimums are useful. They are an incentive for people to not want to commit these crimes, or if they do,
The negative team opened up by presenting to you a goal. However, the affirmative team does not agree with the negative team's goal today, so we present a new one that proves, if we can prove this, then at the end of today's debate round, this is why you should vote affirmative. Our goal is justice in the courts. The highest point of crime recently was 1991. Now, this was after mandatory minimums were implemented. Mandatory minimums were implemented in the 80s, and the highest point of crime was in the 90s. Therefore, after mandatory minimums were set in place, therefore there is no link between mandatory minimums and the lowering of crime. The negative team keeps equating Congress with the people. However, Congress is 100 people, and America has some million people in it. Congress, 100 people, cannot accurately represent the thoughts and wishes of America as a whole. The negative team is basically equating, if Congress wants it, then it must be just, because Congress is for the people. However, that is not always true. Congress has passed many laws that are not just, that many people think should be taken away. However, the negative team keeps equating Congress with justice. And the individual is not just getting the justice it deserves, because a blanket sentence has been set out for every single crime. However, the situation is not able to be taken into account.
laws should be enforced.
I do, but I don't think that all laws should be in place, and we should have the option to appeal them if we wish.
Okay, is it your contention that the problem with mandatory minimums is that there are too much?
In lots of cases, however, I believe that the judge just needs full ability to decide what he thinks is applicable to the situation.
Sure, if the mandatory minimum is too harsh, can the mandatory minimum sentence be lowered to 50 crimes?
It could, but again, that's setting a mandatory minimum for a situation that Congress sets mandatory minimums, and they have no idea the situation that the person that has been convicted is in.
May vary. Black's Law Dictionary, I think, defines justice as the perpetual process of rendering every person their due. Essentially,
So some people can think that mandatory minimums are just, and some people can think that they aren't, and it's okay because justice is just something that someone believes.
well, we argue that it's more just for people as a whole, or a society, to determine the
Is
laws
that
they
your
live by.
opinion?
Our opinion? Certainly. We believe it's the correct one.
That you think it is just for the people to live under mandatory minimums, is what you just said.
Not just mandatory minimums, but on a broader